So we're back here at the Trump rally. We are going live. We're trying to figure out where we're supposed to line up. It's been a hectic day with moving our chairs back and forth from last night to this morning to this afternoon, getting in different lines. People come by, everyone's got different information. Some people want to come back in the morning. Some people just want to stay here. I want to stay here. I want to keep my spot. But I'm here with Christine.
Yes.
And what's your last name?
Babbino.
Babbino, Christine Babbino. She's on YouTube, and I've seen some of her videos. They're very good, motivational.
Yes.
You know. So what exactly do you do?
So I coach. So I do personal development, self-improvement, and motivation.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to put the link into the chat. So I'm just trying to do a couple things while we're talking. So I've seen you before. I've seen you at other rallies.
Yes.
And which ones do you go to usually?
Mainly the PA rallies. I've been to Conroe, Texas in January. That was a huge rally. It was probably his biggest rally he's ever had, which was like 87,000 people. I've been to his announcement rally in Florida, and I've been to one in Wildwood, but this is my 13th rally, and mainly I've had them all in PA.
Yeah. So how did you get into the motivational aspect? Like what do you do? How did you get into all that? You know, I mean, you seem like you're kind of young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm 26, but I got into it years ago. Mainly it was because I always had a mindset, like even going through school, I was a biology major to start with. I had a mindset, and I always had this energy to do better and want to do more. Mm-hmm. And when really biology didn't work out for me, I went onto the route of, I love the energy and I want to help other people find their mindset as well.
Right. So I mean, for someone like me, I do like that motivational stuff. I do like uplifting people, getting them out of the rut, getting them off the couch. I mean, I would say that after the election in 2020, we had a lot of upset, depressed people, and I think that it would be good. Now, what else have you done in your career? Like, what have you done as far as motivational stuff? Like,
well, I've published 3 books. I'm an author of 3 books, so they're all personal development, self-help. And my newest book is on igniting your passion. It's called Ignite Your Passion, and I help people try and find their passion and what they love to do.
Right. So you wrote 3 books. You can find them on Amazon?
Amazon and on my website.
Okay, so I guess if they search your name, Christine Babbino?
Yeah, and if they also search my business name, Exponential Growth, LLC, it'll come up and it'll take you straight to the website. Yeah.
So why do you keep coming to the Trump rallies?
I love to support. You know, I love to support President Trump. I still supported him. I supported him in 2016, and I will continue to support him.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think right now that they're just trying to go after him hard. They're going to find anything they can on him. They're going to appease their base on the Democrat side. Yeah. And I don't really think they have anything. I mean, they've been talking about locking this guy up for 7 years, and it's always like, oh, tomorrow, we got it, but it's going to be a while. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's always like a joke. It's always like prolonging it and keeping their people interested, like any day now. Yeah. So I really don't believe the hype.
Yeah, neither do I. It's just, they've been trying to get him for years. The Russia collusion witch hunt, they never got him with. I really doubt they're going to find anything on him.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrie Ward, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a moderator. I put the link in for Christine here. So I know she had 16 subs, so hopefully she could add some more. People could check it out. I like how she comes right off ahead and just speaks her mind and gives motivational things. So I was watching a couple of them. I like them. But yeah, we're just hanging out in the VIP area, the lounge.
Yeah, expedited entry.
Expedited entry, so hopefully we'll get our wristbands and we'll be able to get in before other people. So we'll see.
Those front row seats, yeah.
So you came here last night. I came, and then you came like not too long after me. And it was definitely, it was getting cold too. It was like 52 degrees. And then pretty much stayed the night, but it's like you don't know where to go. That's the thing. There's no one around. There's one security guard driving around, and he doesn't really know exactly what's going on. Yeah. And we had our chairs set up in an area, and then people came in the morning, and they're like, "Oh, we're just going to go sit over here, and we're going to start our own line." And I was like, "This is crazy."
But see, it's like I think they purposely do that to confuse you, to keep the confusion.
Yeah,
to keep you
not
uncertain
good, though.
about things. Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
But I think it's a security thing. They do it for security reasons. I don't
guess
know why,
so.
but
I mean, security to me would have been closing down the entrance and making sure nobody came in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But unfortunately, like, I wish there was more people around waiting to get in. That way I could walk around and show everyone hanging out. So definitely tomorrow morning it will be packed. Hopefully later in the day, because it's Friday, people are working. So
yeah.
this is an indoor event. Hey, what's going on, Rocky? So you can see the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have a blast. Thank you, Kerry Ward. Kerry Ward, I believe, is in Ireland.
Okay.
So that's cool. You know, I've
That's
seen
awesome.
Australians come in, Canadians. So I mean, it's awesome to see people from around the world, and especially people in Canada. That when we watched, that's where I started watching the streams, was in Canada and Ottawa when they had the trucker rally.
That's awesome because they get to wake up too to what's going on. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they
important.
got their own
It's very
problems.
important.
Yeah, Trudeau
Yeah.
is not good at all. You know, he's run by China.
Yeah.
You know, just like Joe Biden is, and Ukraine.
they're all run by the globalists, you know.
Yes, yes. I mean, we all pretty much agree on that. That it's like a one world government, and someone's pulling the strings across the world, and it's all like the same type of message, the same type of like tyranny. You know.
Yeah. The indoctrination in college, because as a student, it's just terrible. I see it all the time. You know,
Yeah.
they purposely try to indoctrinate their students.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and now it's like, oh, free college. So you know what? You can go there. You can get your brainwashing.
brainwash, yeah.
and
It's-
send you out into the world to hate Republicans, hate family, hate, you know, all these things, the values and the morals that we've grown up and known. You know, you're allowed to place a chair, take a picture, and come back. I mean, yeah, you could do that, but your chair might not be there when you get back. So I just
Yeah.
kind of like to stay local. My friend went to the room. She went to go get showered, and she brought her niece. So we have a first timer with us, a 12-year-old. And I also met another couple that was, I call them, you know, virgin, because they've never been to a rally. But I've only been to 6. What did you say? You said 13?
13. Actually,
Yeah.
conveniently, my first ever rally was here in Wilkes-Barre at the same arena.
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of like deja vu being back here, but it's amazing. It's, you know, like, I've met so many people along the way, and I've created so many networks.
Yeah. I mean, how, so when was that? When was that first one? Do you remember, like, what year?
August of 2018.
2018,
That was
okay.
4 years ago.
So that was probably a midterm type rally.
Yeah, he was doing it for Lou Barletta.
The 6 o'clock, right? Exit.
At 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
we got to leave.
Yep.
And
Can't
then
leave chairs
can we line up outside the event?
overnight?
I mean, we got to line up for the morning, right?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come back in the morning and line up in here, but.
But I mean,
overnight.
like at the entrance of this arena, like the driveway. Can I park and wait in my car in the for the morning so that you could let me in to the parking
Where
lot?
are you planning on parking?
Well, I mean, as far as you want us to drive out of here, right?
Per the venue's request, yes.
Right. So if I leave the venue now, you got the toll booth things out there,
Yes, sir.
right? So if I go past the toll booths, turn around and park on the side, can I
think
wait
it's
there?
It's still the venue's property, so they're gonna ask to be forwarded off the property.
Because I mean, everyone's going to want to know where they could kind of wait for the morning.
Yeah, just feel free to come back at 8 in the morning. You guys will be fine.
8 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So
I guess they all heard that,
basically,
you know?
yeah. I mean, basically, they want us to take our chairs, take our cars, and leave out of here at 6 p.m. and then come back at 8 a.m. So between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m., you're going to have at least 100 or more cars showing up that wasn't here already,
Yeah.
and they're going to be waiting in line to get in. So you're telling me that I should just go back to my hotel, relax, and then come back? That doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
It's sad that the way that they've organized this, you know?
Because we've been here for days, you know?
We've been here for days.
We just don't want to lose our spot, so hopefully we get those wristbands, you know?
Yeah, we need to get the wristbands
Yeah.
before we get out of here.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll take care of it. See, the problem is the heat
Yeah.
and the sun on it. So I'm worried about it getting overheated. Rent a motel. Well, I already got a hotel.
Yeah, I got one as well.
Yeah, so I mean, a friend of mine has a hotel, and she's going to let me take a shower and everything there. And then actually, no, I just got my own room for tonight. So that guy driver is going to be coming down, and we might go like on the scene and go around to like the Lowe's and stuff, or even the casino, the Mohegan Sun, and talk to people and see what they think about Biden and the economy. I don't know if you guys saw last night, Biden was in Philly and he did this whole thing about Ultra MAGA, and if you can't respect election results, you know, you're a domestic terrorist, and if your guy lost, well, oh well, you know, all this stuff. So we want to go around and we want to talk to people and see what they think, the locals of Scranton, which I don't know if you know, but Scranton is where Joe Biden was born, and I believe at 7 years old he moved to Delaware. I believe that's what I think so, something like that.
7, 8, or 9, something like that. I've been hearing it back and forth.
Right. So, what else would you like to talk about? Anything else that's on your mind?
Really, you know, I want him to protect 2A amendment. You know, I want.
Right, Second Amendment for the guns.
That's what I'm really concerned about.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think I'm starting to get to that point where it's like we need to go into the arena. The arena is where our problems are. We need to get into the arena. Like the Capitol, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a picture of you guys?
Yeah, what I was always wondering, what's your like social media? Like what do you
I'll show you in 1 second. Give the thumbs up or do whatever. All right. Ready? 1, 2. Yeah.
I'm actually live on YouTube right now. So I don't know.
My name is Jonathan Riches.
Okay, yeah.
So I got 2 million followers.
And what do you go on, just Facebook?
Yeah, well, you know, I cover, I'm a journalist, so I am on YouTube, but I do true crime on YouTube, but...
Okay. I'm going to look you up and I'm going to let everyone know then.
Sure.
Because, you know, I've met you a few times, you know, I know you do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it's my
48th rally. 48th rally,
Wow.
yes. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And were you there yesterday?
What's that?
Were you there yesterday for the big speech?
Where? His down there at the Independence Hall. No, I was in Florida. I was watching it on TV.
Yeah.
You know, I'm praying for Trump. I'm praying for all of us. I'm praying for the 76 million Trump supporters out there.
Yes.
Because I think the Biden people are coming after all of us. So
Right.
You got to stay vigilant. You got to stay strong. You got to hold the line.
Absolutely.
Of course, absolutely.
Yes. Thank you. So I looked that up. Jonathan Riches on Facebook. He's a good guy. I mean, look at this. This thing is overheating right now.
Yeah, my phone
It's the
is
temperature.
overheating as well.
I gotta coordinate now. I gotta get an AC out here. I'm trying to keep everything cool. I can hardly read the chat. You love the woman's hat. Well, that's cool.
I got it in Conroe, Texas, at the Conroe, Texas rally.
Really?
Yeah.
And so what places have you been for the rallies? So you've been in Pennsylvania. I met you in Pennsylvania last year ago. I don't know, 2020 actually.
Yeah, right before the election.
Yes,
yeah.
because that's when I
Lidditz,
went to
PA.
most of them.
Lidditz, PA rally.
We hung out all night, and then the next day we were able to sit around and then go in. And then, so you've been to Texas, you've been to Pennsylvania, and what other places for rallies?
Florida, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, you went to the Wildwood one?
Yeah, I went to Wildwood. That was insane.
So that was January of 2020.
Yep.
And it was right before the Kung flu. And I was going to go to that one, and I heard if I went when I wanted to go, I would have been probably like 3 days late because you had to wait almost 3-4 days ahead of time to get in.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, and it was
really
like
insane.
sub-zero temperatures.
I almost didn't even get in.
Right, and it's on the water, right? It's like a beach town.
It was snowing there too.
In January,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
There were snowflakes coming down. I remember freezing.
Yeah.
Heat warmers and everything.
Did you ever see like Antifa or anyone like that at these events?
I've never seen him personally. Thank God. You know?
Right, like
Thank God.
even counter protests, I never really seen them.
Yeah.
And then the security guard last night was like, "No, I heard they're coming to this one." I was like, "I don't know, I never seen it before."
Yeah, I've seen them in the rally and be taken.
Unfortunately, I never got to see that. But when you go on YouTube and you look at the old stuff and you get to see that, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I got the clip where he's like, security, get him out of here, get him out.
Yeah, get them out. Yeah.
So, I mean, it was so tame when I went, you know. It was people that would drive by with like, you know, Trump sucks or something. Like there was an old man I remember driving back and forth.
Yeah.
But nothing really crazy that I've seen at these rallies. I'm sure in 16 it was nuts. You know, people in the rally, people outside. There was always like controversy outside his rallies. So I went in when it was very tame, and I was lucky in 2020 because people didn't want to come out to the rallies because they were scared.
Yeah.
Because we were all close together. But I never had a problem, and I wasn't vaccinated. I mean, most people probably weren't at that point.
Yeah.
But because they didn't even come out with the vaccine until they announced Joe Biden as the winner, so it couldn't have been. And then the last one you were actually at, and I didn't know you were there, in Pennsylvania, and it was the
Greensburg.
mud bowl.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
nothing
I ruined
but
my
mud.
boots at that rally. So.
Yeah, I was
ruined
lucky.
my boots at them. So.
I was lucky I had the rubber tight boots
Yeah.
because it was at least like a half a foot to a foot of mud
Yeah.
around the whole venue, and it was raining the entire time. And lucky Agnes had the canopy, because that saved us. Like nobody had a canopy but us,
Yeah.
and it was crazy. And the 2,000 mules, the
I remember that.
Sousa.
Yeah.
So it was funny that all happened because we didn't know it was going to happen. They showed the movie, and then this time we are basically going to hear directly from Donald Trump after the Mar-a-Lago raid, and really after last night's speech from Biden. We're going to see what if he's got something to say about it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure he does. So it is very exciting, and also it's exciting because this will be my first indoor rally. I haven't been to an indoor rally. They're saying 8,500 people can fit in here, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be about 15,000 or more.
Yeah.
You know, so
There's going to be people standing outside. You know.
yeah, absolutely. So actually, yes, this is the jumbotron right here. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh
That-
yeah, they're hooking it up now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like this jumbotron that pulls up out of the camper thing, the trailer, and then they played it. But the only thing is, it's so loud that it just kills your ears
Yeah.
because you're right next to it. But
Hey, that's a good thing though. You know.
yeah, so I mean, at least like the people that are going to be stuck out here that can't get in, they're going to be able to watch on
Watch
the
it,
screen.
yeah.
So at least you're with people like-minded, and that's why it's fun. And that's why I'm going to be going around interviewing people like Christine here.
Yeah.
So if we could put that link back up in the chat, Christina Babbino on YouTube. I don't know if my moderators can take care of that. My iPad is overheating, so it's upsetting. But I'm going to probably walk around a little bit. I just want to come on to a quick interview. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. The last interview got cut short,
Yeah.
but she was there watching, so
Yeah.
she knows my interview style of just say whatever you want. So we'll talk to
Freedom
you
of
later,
speech
guys.
after all. You know.
It is freedom of speech. You know, YouTube is a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If they want to take me down, let them. I'll go right to Rumble. I still got my Rumble. Freedom Jeffrey, one word, on Rumble. Please go and follow me, Freedom Jeffrey. And if you guys could look for that link that I put in the beginning, I don't know if you guys could do it. So it's Christine Babbino. I'll put it into the description and stuff, so let people know. But you guys have a good night. Actually, we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
So later.
Thank you.